Good morning, Caitlin. It is day 16. Back to the grind. It's Tuesday, so I'm off for a long day of teaching. Photosynthesis, one of my favorite topics, so I'm pretty excited about it. Hope you have a great day of classes, and I'll check in with you in a bit. Alright, Kate, well, I made it through two sections of 1110 lab. Did some cool stuff today with photosynthesis. Like I said, it's photosynthesis day, and I do love a good photosynthesis day. But I wanted to show you some of my lab stuffs. So let's check it out. Alright, so one of the first things we did this morning is we set up a photosynthesis visualization experiment where you take phenol red indicator and you blow carbon dioxide into it, so you get this pH change, right? And we get this new yellow color of solution. And then we put in an Alodia plant, and as the plant photosynthesizes, you'll see that the color of the solution turns back to red. So all of that red right directly around the plant there is where it is actively photosynthesizing and releasing oxygen gas into our liquid. The other crazy thing that happened today is we had to look back at some of our plates from our microbiology lab that we did last week. So one of the things we did last week was to test the 5-second rule. Keeping things very short, we tested the 5-second rule with a piece of cheese, then stuck the cheese to a petri dish to see what would grow, and we got some really gross stuff happening, so check this out. Alright, so from the cheese that was on the floor, we got obvious bacterial growth, which was completely expected. What was unexpected, you see those larvae? Those had to come from eggs, right? So the first group had it, and I was like, oh, that's gross. There were like some sort of gnat or fly eggs on the floor that you picked up when you dropped your cheese on the floor. But then another group said, oh, we have it too. And then another group. You know what that means? That means that these weren't eggs on the floor. These were eggs in the cheese. Alright, so I made it back to the van. Now I have a few hours until I have to teach my lecture at CPCC, but I need to go make my test. I'm really behind schedule. Not really, I'm doing alright. I got most of my grades in and stuff thus far, so I'm pretty on it, just not as ahead of the game as I would like to be. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Yeah, you see this? This is why I shouldn't be drawing anything. Give you $1 if you can tell me what that was supposed to be. Alright, Kate. Thought there might be more to this evening than there was. I should have known better because it was a long, boring day of teaching. Daddy made me dinner.
Gourmet spaghetti.
Gourmet spaghetti because it had carrots in it. And Coco's doing a psychology test, and I am honestly so tired I think I'm going to fall asleep at like 9, like an old lady, but whatever. Got a long day ahead of me tomorrow, and then the university's closing at 5 for this hurricane, so with any luck, CPCC might cancel some classes tomorrow too, and I can get an extra long day off. Haha. Love you, have a good night,